been a pride swallower, flow sick cholera, no fake followers, and I ain't got the tolerance. And you ain't bringing the real, got no drive with no will. I don't feel, look, I'm a professional now, but I grew up wild. England in my blood like a tut-tut child. And give me the quick wit fire, not a damn thing mild. Tom, thanks for the props on my own green mile, but I'll keep it moving, the only way I know. Blood and water, the only way you grow. Cause I've been up when they held down. Need a star to follow. I like this town. I like this town. Keep it moving, the only way I know. Blood and water, the only way you grow. Cause I've been up when they held down. Need a star to follow. I like this town. I like this town. I like this town.
Upchuck Steaks. If you're up for steak, make it an upchuck.
Reports are coming in of an accident with the Gravy Gulp mixer mobile. Sounds like a tank was punctured and Gravy Gulp is spilling all over the road, making it as slippery as Avoid the sludge fest. Hopefully they can scoop it back into the truck and get it canned up. Love that chunky slurp. Let's rock.
Mira como un trompo, acelerado y pico, me siento medio tonto. Y mientras más te acercas, más nervioso me pongo. Si te pasas de fresca, juro que no respondo. Muévelo, 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 muévelo. Dale pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo. Dale pa' un lado y ahora gira para el otro lado. Que así se goza, así se goza. Y así la cosa se pone más sabrosa. Encaretado yo no ando, robarte es lo que ahora estoy planeando. Si están buscando mambo te daré un mambo. Tú me gusta, yo te gusto y eso está más que claro. Hoy es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Hoy es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Hoy es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Hoy así calado, perfumado y voy para la calle. Y voy para la calle. Hoy así calado, perfumado y voy para la calle. Dale pa' abajo, ese flow y ese tumbao. Dale pa' un lado, yo me siento enrado. Y ahora gira para el otro lado. Yo me siento enrado. Que así se goza, cuando lo mueve. Así se goza, con ese flow y ese tumbao. Y así la cosa, yo me siento se pone más sabrosa. Yo me siento hechizado. Así se goza.
Yeah, I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, I'm really that guy. No, I ain't no small fry. If you wanna get it done, you know who to call, right?
One card, that's all. Yeah, my face card, good in all states. Money like fast food, need happy meal. Big fry, large shake. All I know is get it now, like wild way, can't hesitate. And if they hate, gon' let them hate. I keep going up, I'm levitating. I might go 1 week, no sleep. Then spend a whole next week on the beach. I'm really living like this, no joke. I remember days we was sleeping on the floor. If you had one pick and you don't wanna lose, you know to choose. They know how I do it, they liking my groove. I'm making
Yeah,
big
I'm
moves.
making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, I'm really that guy. No, I ain't no small fry. If you wanna get it done, you know who to call, right? Yeah. I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. I'm with all the big shots. I get all the big knots. If you wanna see me, you better come to the top.
Whenever my phone ring, I know it's the money. It's sweet and it's sticking to me, it's my honey. Been at it a long time, I'm still spending no honey. If you think you taking it from me, you funny. I'm pushing the buttons, I call out the shots. If you think you better, I'm calling you out. If you wanna speak, come meet me at the top. At first they couldn't see, can't stop watching me now. I pay my own way, then I stayed in my lane. Can't stop going till I reach all my goals. You don't have no way, you always been a lane. You just wanna be me and it shows. If you had one pick and you don't wanna lose, you know to choose. They know how I do, they liking my groove. I'm making
Yeah,
big
I'm
moves.
making big moves, big moves, big moves, big
All right. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. We are live. We are set. And we have our first game of the season that I'm calling, going into day 3 of the first week of the season. And without further ado, let's just confirm that these are the right starters.
Slam your face with a slammer burger. You am what you slam. Home run.
So we got the Diamond Jacks, Tang, Ruiz, Corvette, Chuffchester, Vo, Hortons, Draining Bugby, and I'm assuming Oleo should be the first starter. Oleo versus Rhodes, got it. And then we have Arena Rhodes. Then we have Bianchi. I know there was a lineup thing. Let me go to it here. So Bianchi DH, Arroyo center field, Butts at first, Delgado catching, Bungalow at third. Hitting fifth, Bruno in right field hitting sixth, Keller hitting seventh at second, Morales hitting eighth at short, and then Gwendolyn Davidson hitting ninth in left field. Rhodes is the starter. So, without further ado, time to kick off both teams' season. Diamond Jacks going to the new home for the Cyclones, Emerald Diamond. Cyclones under new management, looking to collect a win here. And Diamond Jacks are looking to build off of their last season. Pops into foul territory, 2-2 count. And up the middle, that's going to be the first base hit of the Cyclone season. Sorry, Diamond Jack season. As one of two Ruiz, Tim, the first pitch slayer at the plate. Don't throw it in the zone. Doesn't throw it to the zone. Runner goes for the steal. Safe at second. So runner in scoring position. Pretty fast and not a lot of arm on the catcher. And strike three called.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22, Tito Ruiz.
So Tim couldn't get it done, so now Tito at the plate. I believe he's a rookie.
Ball, that's outside.
1-2 count. And it's high. It's far. Oh, so close to being gone. Curved just a little bit in, but it bounced off the wall, and the Diamond Jacks get on the board first. Bounce off the wall. That's going to be a slow roller to the pitcher for the second out of the inning.
Number 5, Dragoon Chuffchester.
Designated hitter Dragoon Chuffchester, the tier 3 mind gamer, bringing Rhodes' accuracy down a bit here. Looking to take advantage with the runner in scoring position. And strike 3 called to end the inning. Diamond Jacks get one on the board, and the Cyclones will look to strike back here in the bottom of the first. And strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. I 1-2 count. Full count now for Chloe Arroyo. And she gets the walk. Battled there to get the full count with Vern Butts at the plate. Lots of power and contact at the plate here. And that rips right past shortstop. Two runners on, 1 out for the Cyclones, looking to tie this game back up or more with Faith Delgado at the plate. Runner going for the steal, and it might have been in time, but a bad throw allows both runners to advance. 2 runners in scoring position. Runners heading home. Bad base running, now caught between third and home. Getting run down by Oleo. Horton going to run it out and get her for the second out of the inning. So Cyclones lose the runner on third, and now it's runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that's going to go right past first base. Runners run, not going around third. A little too slow to make it home. And Kaysen Bruno at the plate with the bases loaded. 2 outs. You know, that elite curveball in Oleo, it could be pretty nasty because not only is this a 99 junk, he only has 3 pitches. Only 2 of those are off speed, and he's gonna strike him out to end the inning. Cyclones leave all their runners stranded as we go to the top of the second. Diamond Jacks up 1.
Center field, number 48, Louis Ball.
See, in my defense, I was complimenting the fact that because he only has 2 off-speed pitches, it's basically a 50% chance that one of those pitches is elite every time he throws.
The catcher, number 45, Danger Horton.
Oh, Bruno, yeah. Well, commentator's curse already in full swing today. Already a 3-1 count. And that's going to be a walk. So Horton gets on base. Barrel straining at the plate. First pitch prayer. Don't take a swing here. Runner goes for the steal, but it's going to be fouled back. Oh, I get the reference now. Okay.
The shortstop, number 9, Luther Busby.
I didn't pick up on it first, but once Kawashi said Disney, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, that runner wasn't really. Actually, no, they did have speed, so I'm not really sure why it looked close. Either way, runner on second, 2 outs, and doesn't matter though. Swing and a miss to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the second. 7-8-9 up for the Cyclones. Cade Keller is the second baseman for the Cyclones at the plate tonight. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Brings in Malachi Morales. Was the first round pick for the Cyclones in season 12. Don't really think he had that great of a season. Looking to rectify that here in his sophomore year. He has the power, but just that contact really just makes him one of those boomer bust players. But he's gonna get the walk here, bringing up the speedster Gwendolyn Davidson. Gwendolyn Davidson hits it to the wall, bounces off, left fielder can't make the grab, and that's going to be a double, sending runners to third. Do the Diamond Jacks have the numbers on the front? I'm gonna have to see when they come around to bat. The runners on second and third for the Cyclones, opportunity for them to tie the game or more. Already down 1-2. Pops it up into right field. First baseman's gonna make the catch for the second out of the inning. Chloe Arroyo walked in her last at bat. Boleo at 42 pitches already and counting. The Cyclones are doing a good job of working up this pitch count, but what they haven't done a good job of is bringing home runs, as that's going to end the inning. We go to the top of the third, still 1-0.
Now back to third baseman, number 5, A-ball tag.
So back-to-back runners on second and third with 1 out, and the Cyclones leave empty-handed. How could that happen? We don't know.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10, Tim Ruiz.
Tim Ruiz, 1 of 2, but he's 0 for 1 tonight. And that's high, it's far, and it's out of the stadium. Solo shot from Tim makes it a 2-0 ball game, his first home run of the season.
The first baseman, number 22, Tito Ruiz.
One Bash, so both Bash brothers have brought in the runs. Are we going back to back? Oh, that looked nice, but it didn't have the length, as that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Number 55, Bonnie Corvette.
That was for the Diamond Jacks. And that's going to drop just in front of Gwendolyn Davidson. 2 outs, runner on first for Dragoon Chuff Chester. Soft grounder right to Morales. Throws the first in time for out number 3 to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Diamond Jacks get a solo shot to make it a 2-0 game. Top foul activates. And it pays off, and the Cyclones take that home run back with one of their own. See ya! Left field, 380 shot for his first home run of the season. Faith Delgado at the plate, 0 for 1 tonight. Rips it right to Bugby, throws the first in time for the first out of the inning. Swindle Bungalow, 1 for 1 tonight with the single. Oh, Bugby with a dive, throws to first. Is it in time? Yes, it is. 2 outs. Brings up Kaysen Bruno. We didn't talk about him last time because he left runners stranded. And just foul. 0-2 count. Don't talk about him because that's strike 3. We go to the top of the 4th. 6, 7, 8 up for the Diamond Jacks.
Number 48, Lewis. Oh.
And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings up Danger Horton. He was walked in his last at bat. And swing and a miss for the second out of the inning.
Number 8, barrel training.
Strike.
Oh, Bungalow with the dive to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Cyclones down 1. A very nice reaction from Bungalow there. You don't really see that every time from these players. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Malachi Morales walked in his last at bat. Oleo pushing 70 pitches through 3 1/3 innings, and he's gonna give up a home run here, and the Cyclones tie things up Solo shot from the sophomore into left field, 388 for his first home run of the season. That's a nice one. Call it a shoe because we are tied, and that's gonna go right past second baseman. So tie-breaking run on first. That was a nice one. We go back to the top of the order, and that's it for Leo. They're going to their bullpen early here. And this could be a little sketchy with the Wild Thing tier 3. I don't know the exact percentages for that, but that's gonna end the inning. Doesn't matter. So the Cyclones tie things up as we go to the top of the 5th. 9-1-2 up for the Diamond Jacks.
Number 9, Luther Bugby.
And that's going to go past the infield for a leadoff single for the Diamond Jacks. Oh no, he's injured.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Abel.
What happened? Pulled hammy from Bugby. Must not be so terrible that they pull him, because that's a pretty significant speed debuff. Grounder right past second.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10, Tim Ruiz.
Tim Ruiz at the plate. Solo shot in his last at bat. Yeah, Rhodes might be in trouble here. Hits it high, but it doesn't have the distance. And the runner on second run for it. Looks like he will make it. So runners at the corners, one out for the other brother. Can he do some more here? Oh, that's the pitch out. Popped it up. Left field. No, sorry, third baseman gonna make the grab for the second out of the inning.
Number 55, Bonnie Corvette.
Up to Bonnie Corvette. I know she had a rough season because I felt like towards the end of the second half, it felt like every time she would be rattled. But with that RBI hero, she's looking to make an impact, and she does. Takes the lead back for the Diamond Jacks, makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5, Dragoon Chuffchester.
Dragoon Chuffchester 0 for 2 at the plate tonight. Rhodes really getting hit with that mind gamer. This could be trouble. And it goes right to Keller, and that's going to end the inning. So Diamond Jacks score 1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Part of the order, 2-3-4 up for the Cyclones. And Nevada Fervor taking over at short. Surprised the pull wasn't earlier, but I guess Fervor doesn't have that speed.
Oh, that's outside. Right.
And that's going to go right to Vo for a leadoff hit. Vern Butts had a home run and a single earlier, already locked in. Can he do more? And that tier 3 Wild Thing is just, it's only a matter of time before it kicks in. And with this runner on first, that's pretty much an automatic steal. Full count. Pops it up, and that's going to be out number one. Faith Delgado at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Checks the runner on first, safe at the plate. Checks the runner on first, safe at the plate. And that's going to be popped up to the shortstop for the second out of the inning. Brings up Swindle Bungalow, 1 for 2. Had the defensive play of the game, I'd say, at third so far. And he's gonna hit this into right field. Runner's heading for third, a little close, and it's safe. Nice hustle to get around, and the Cyclones are 90 feet away from tying this game. A wild pitch would probably bring that runner home. 3-1 count. So full count, runner on first, and that's going to be a walk. So base is loaded once again for the Cyclones, and it's 0 for 2 Keller at the plate. And 1, 2, 3, you're out of here. Bases loaded for the Cyclones, yet they leave empty-handed once again as we go to the top of the sixth. Rhodes still out here, 80 pitches and counting. Gives up a hit though, and I feel like that should be her day. Bringing up Danger Horton. And yep, Count Roberts. Gave her team an okay outing. Did give up 3 runs, but didn't really let things get too out of control. Speedy runner on first combined with low arm and velo, but that also matters. That's going to be strike 3. So expecting a steal any moment now. The moment came, but the hitter overreacted, as that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 43,
Nevada Fervor hitting here, fastball hitter. So that's about 2 pitches that he can really get some power on. But doesn't get any there. Hits it right to Keller to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-9-1 up for the Cyclones. And strike 3 called. Gwendolyn Davidson at the plate, 2 for 2 tonight. with a single and a double. That's ranging back. It's high. Is it far? Ruiz just at the wall to get the grab. Brings up Riel Bianchi. 0 for 3 tonight and already tense. Hamilton looking really tired out there. Oh no, misses the target. That's going to allow the runner to advance on the dropped strike 3. So Cyclones inning still alive with Chloe Arroyo at the plate. Shark Lopez going to come in for relief here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And he shall get the 3rd out to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's the top of the order for the Diamondbacks.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Abel 10.
Little hack activates. Get some contact on it, but that's going to be caught for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Tim Ruiz.
Tim Ruiz, the legend himself, looking to put some more on the board for the Diamondbacks. 3-1 count to him. Ooh, full count. And swing and a miss for the 2nd out of the inning. Tito Ruiz 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. Tito Ruiz having himself a solid debut, as that's going to be another hit for him tonight. So a single and a double. And that's going to be mojo down for the pitcher. Brings up Bonnie Corvette. And that's going to go right past the infield. So runners on 2nd and 1st. 2 outs for the Diamondbacks. Opportunity to extend the lead for Jagoon Chuffchester. Tier 3 Mind Gamer working against Roberts here. Can he handle it though? And it looks like he can. Liner right to Morales to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and it's 3-4-5 up for the Cyclones. Butts got the party started for the Cyclones, and he's looking to tie the game here. And instead, he'll ground out for the first out of the inning. Brings up Faith Delgado, 0 for 3 tonight. Not really what you're looking from her, but it doesn't matter, as the Cyclones have tied it up. See ya! Solo shot from Faith Delgado, everything going into left field tonight, as that's her first home run of the season. Swindle Bungalow at the plate, locked in, and we have ourselves a brand new game in the bottom of the 7th. And he rips this into the outfield, goes between right and center, going to get at least a double here. Luis Vo throws it in, and that's going to be a double. So tie-breaking run on second for the Cyclones. Oh, Faith Delgado was a rookie? I did not catch that. So the rookie gets her first home run of her career, first of what should be many. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Cade Keller at the plate, 0 for 3, tense, but he does have the runner in scoring position here. Down 0-2 though. Swing and a miss. The third out of the inning, but the Cyclones tie things up late as we go to the top of the 8th. Both teams have 3 runs and 10 hits, with Louis Vo leading off for the Diamondbacks. And that's gonna be a walk. Brings up Danger Horton, 0 for 2 with a walk. Lots of speed on first. Velo dropping, and just as I call it, runners going for the steal, but they're not in time. Must have been some bad hustle because that's gonna be caught. So in one fell swoop, we're down to 2 outs with Barrels straining at the plate.
Now batting,
Wednesday Hiker taking over for Barrel. Looking to get some pop at the bottom of the order here. Count Roberts, oh, little there. Gonna be the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 3-3 with Malachi Morales at the plate. Morales hits the right to tank, throws to first in time for round number 1. Gwendolyn Davidson at the plate, 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And swing and miss for the second out of the inning. Brings up Brielle Bianchi, 0 for 4 tonight. And she won't get another attempt as Chill Fowler will take over at the plate. Trying to use the power to at least get a hit here. Fervor instead makes the play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 9th, and it's 9-1-2 at the plate. Curtis mic drop at the on the mound here. Stats aren't, they're all right. He does have an elite slider tier 2, but that accuracy is a little bit of a concern. But it doesn't matter though, as that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Abel Tang, his stats are pretty high here, but that's just going to be a weak grounder to Keller for the second out of the inning. Tim Ruiz at the plate has a solo shot, but that's about it. and he rips it right to Morales, and that's gonna end the inning. Cyclones are in one swing territory, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of their 3 home run hitters are coming up this inning. Chloe Arroyo 1 for 3 with a single and a walk tonight. And strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. Brings up Vern Butts, 2 for 4 tonight. Has a home run and a single. Can he do it again for his team? Oh, rips into left field, and that's going to have the winning run on first with the rookie Faith Delgado at the plate. She's also 1 for 4, and the Diamondbacks aren't playing around. They're bringing in Fawn Hackett. And good move considering it's effectively impossible for her to get meltdown, but it doesn't matter as the runner's gonna get to second. So winning run in scoring position. Sakura has no aura. Come on now. Let's not lie. Go for 2. Grounder right to Corvette, right to Fervor, throws to first in time to end the inning. Stacks called it the Dragon Special as we have extra innings. Will this be our first extra innings of the season, or did we have some last night or day 1? Monstars Knights went 11. And it's after 3 innings we have the runner on second. Pops it up to the second baseman for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5, Dragoon Chuffchester.
Dragoon Chuffchester 0 for 4 tonight. Does make Mike Drop have practically 0 accuracy, so maybe he could draw a walk and get the runner into scoring position. Instead, he's gonna ground it softly to Butts. Flips to the second, throws back to first to end the inning. Back to 1 swing baseball as we go to the bottom of the 10th. 6, 7, 8 up for the Cyclones. Case and Bruno 0 for 3 with a walk. Tense at the plate, but he could change it here. It's high, it's far, and it's gone. He was tense, and now he's not. 425 in the center, walks it off for the Cyclones and their rookie manager. Final score 4-3. Cyclones win it in extras, only took them an extra inning to do so. And let's see, so Diamondbacks had 11 hits and a solo shot. Meanwhile, the Cyclones got it all done with the long ball with 4 solo shots to bring it home. They had 12 strikeouts, but that doesn't matter here in the end. And that's going to be it for the first game of the night. Mike Trop gets the win. Hackett handed the loss. And it's a sweep here. All Cyclones, each of the home run hitters, 3 of them at least, Bats, Morales, and Delgado. Surprisingly, well, I guess not so surprisingly, but the winning run wasn't on the board. All right, we have our second game of the night. This could be a rookie versus veteran matchup here. The rookie Liberty, their manager, taking on Puppet and his Retrievers. Let me confirm that these are the... Let me go to the spreadsheet. I'm just gonna assume these lineups are the same just because it's opening day. Rotation. All right, so for the Liberty, it should be Bellamy. And then the Retrievers, it should be Reese. So I think with that being said, it's time to play ball. Need to update the score here. What just happened? Did I just accidentally close out of SMB? I think I did. That's awkward.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
All right, let's... Yeah, once the 4 games are up, I'll get a look at the... All right. Alright, let me just double confirm here. Bellamy, the first pitcher. Reese, the first pitcher. Yup and yup. Meaning, play ball again. And this time, let's do... There we go. Need to update this score. We're back in business. Game 2 of the night. Going to be the Liberty taking on the Retrievers. Liberty looking for a bounce back campaign. They believe they didn't have a good season last year, but they're hoping they can turn things around here with new management. And that's going to be the first hit of the Liberty season. Going to be a leadoff single. Honestly, Serpent's High Rollers could very well be a one-run game. Just because of how close those teams are. And that's going to be right into right field for the first half of the inning.
Number 14, Woody Terry.
Woody Terry at the plate. Grounder right to Flashman. Lucero flips the first, ends the inning on a double play. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-2-3 for the Retrievers. Grounder up the middle, just past the diving second baseman for the Retrievers. First hit of the season. That distractor on first already hurting Bellamy here. And that's going to hurt him as that's going to be back-to-back hits. Runners on first and second. So distractor still active with Gassi Correa and her bad ball hitter at the plate. Trouble is already a brew for the Liberty. Tier 3 bad ball hitter at that. And she's gonna rip it up the middle, so the Retrievers will load the bases. Nobody out to kick off the season. Doyle Cantu at the plate. Oh, inside, that almost hit Cantu. Cantu can't get a hit, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings up Kearney McForsham. And swing and a miss. Second out of the inning. So Bellamy slowly pulling himself out of this hole. 2 outs. Bases loaded for Axe Sawyer. He has the power versus left-handed pitcher activated. Watch out. 0-2 count though. 2-2 count. Bases loaded. And strike 3. Retrievers load the bases with nobody out, but they leave empty-handed as we go to the top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 at the plate. Ooh, Dudley with a dive, throws to first in time for round number 1.
Designated hitter, number 24, Franklin Sullivan.
And that's gonna drop into fair territory.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16, Jay Chops.
That's could be caught by Lucero for the second out of the inning.
Catcher, number 6, Raiden Browning.
One count. 2-2 count. Up the middle, dive by Lucero, throws to first in time to end the inning. So good defensive plays at second as we go to the bottom of the second. 7-8-9 at the plate. That's going to be another leadoff single for the Retrievers as Buddy Stone at the plate. So back-to-back hits again, so Retrievers are starting off similar as they have Vion Dudley at the plate. Clutch active, tier 3. So that's pressure bar at 3. And he takes advantage. The clutch master himself gets a 3-run shot to give the Retrievers the lead. Makes up for last inning. And that's going to be a 4:03 into left for his first home run of the season. Already back to the top of the order for the Retrievers with nobody out in the second. Oh, tough dive from the second baseman. Can't get it in time to first though. So the distractor on first once again sets up Digit Fleshman. Bellamy tense, 34 pitches and counting. Honestly, with the amount of tier 3 crafty traits the Retrievers have, even if the stats are down, that can balance out the scales a bit. Runner goes for the steal. Foul ball. Bellamy with very low accuracy. Full count. And Correa's gonna rip into outfield. Runners head for third. That's going to be a double. So runners on third and second. 1 out for Doyle Cantu. 0 for 1 tonight. Yeah, Distractor really is a nasty trait, especially when you have someone who can hit the ball and get on base consistently. So it's 2-2 count. That's going high, but it looks like it's going to be in the warning track. But that should be more than enough time to get the runner home for a sacrifice fly. Brings up another bad ball hitter here in Gurney McForsham. Runner on third, 2 outs. And he hits it into the outfield. Is it? It's not gone. It is a double though. Makes it a 5-0 game. Axe Sawyer at the plate, and that's it for Bellamy. Rock Floyd taking over on the mound, and the Liberty already in their bullpen, not even 2 innings in. And swing and a miss. That's going to end the inning. The Retrievers put 5 and take the pitcher out as we go to the top of the third. 8-9-1 up for the Liberty. You know, just starting off the season like this, where you're already using up a lot of your bullpen, can really often be a bad omen. Just because you have to then recover the bullpen, but then you could just torpedo. And that's gonna be a walk.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Norris.
Norris. Pops it up into right field for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28, Sincere Caramelia.
3-0 count. That's going to be caught by Cantu. He had to hustle for that one. Gets the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
And
baseman,
Reese
number
still
36,
locked in.
Gomez.
A bit surprising considering he doesn't have a strikeout. It's gonna give up a third hit here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, back to neutral as Woody Terry is at the plate.
14, Woody Terry.
Liberty looking to cut into this lead, looking to get at least 1 or 2 runs here. Grounder right to Dudley, throws to first in time to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's 7-8-9 up for the Retrievers.
Elia Lucero.
And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Brings up Buddy Stone. Grounder up the middle. So run on first, 1 out here. Swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Brings up Screw Barzone, 2 for 2 with 2 singles tonight. And that will end the inning as we go to the top of the fourth. 4-5-6 up to bat for the Liberty.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Leanne Fraley.
Grounder right to McForsham for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Brings up
designated
Franklin
hitter,
Sullivan.
Franklin Sullivan.
Grounder right to Dudley, throws first in time for the second out of the inning. Brings up Jay
Number
Chops.
16, Jay Chops.
And strike 3 called. We go to the bottom of the fourth, and it's 2-3-4 up for the Retrievers. Jays are up 3-1 in the top of the sixth. And that one's getting some distance. Left fielder can't really make a play on it in time. Oh, he was kind of close. He had a little bit more speed. I think he could have had it, but instead the Retrievers will get a leadoff double. Gassi Correa, 2 for 2 with a double and a single. strike three called. Correa goes down swinging and missing. As Doyle Cantu's at the plate, had a sac fly in his last at bat. Another cool last name there, you savage. Pops this up, going to foul territory, but the third baseman runs for it for the second out of the inning. Bernie McForsham at the plate, 2 outs, 1-1 count. And that's going to be popped up, runners running third, but doesn't matter as that's going to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth and it's still 5-0, 7-8-9 at the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, number 6, Raiden Browning.
That'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 20, Bryce Walsh.
And that's gonna be the second out of the inning. Brings up Kaua Norris. 0 for 1 tonight. Swing and a miss to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 5-0. Rock Floyd, his night is over. He was locked in, so I guess the stamina dropping, they just wanted to give him the early pull. Bottom of the fifth, so not too terrible. As long as they can continue to get some quality outs here, then the Liberty bullpen shouldn't be in a too terrible of a shape. Talia Lucero 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Grounder up the middle. Buddy Stone at the plate, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Runner goes for the steal. Oh, bad throw from the catcher though. Doesn't matter. Runner's still safe. So if Buddy Stone gets a single here with that tier 3 stealer, runner on third could make it very well. 2 runners in scoring position. Instead, he'll get the strikeout, as that's going to be out number 2. Bring up Vihan Dudley. 1 for 2 tonight with a 3-run shot to kick off the second for the Retrievers. Dudley is going to hit into left, drops in front of Chops, and that's going to be another run for the Retrievers. Makes it 6-0. And we go to the top of the order. Screw Brazan, 2 for 3 tonight. Make it 3 for 4. He rips it into left field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Runny's running third, heading home, and the Retrievers make it a touchdown difference. 2 for 3 with a single and a double.
No blow. Strike. Es un strike.
And Love gets the catch to end the inning. Then we go to the top of the 6th. Retrievers up 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28, Sincere Jaramillo.
Sincere Jaramillo looking to get a rally started for the Liberty. Have yet to score. And that's just going to be shy of the warning track for the first out of the inning.
Number 76, Fendor Clemens.
Fendor Clemens 1 for 2 with a single. That's going to drop into center. Runner on first, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14, Woody Terry.
Woody Terry 0 for 2 tonight. And that's ripped right past first. So Liberty have a scoring opportunity here. 1 out, runners on first and second for Leanne Praline.
Leanne Praline.
Hits it into left field. Caught by Brazon for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 24, Franklin Sullivan.
Franklin Sullivan 1 for 2 with a single. Hits it up. Going to be caught by Cantu to end the inning. The Retrievers keep the Liberty at bay as we go to the bottom of 6. 3, 4, 5 up to bat.
Number 6, Gossi Correa.
That's going to be the first, another first hit here. Lawson Love already pushing 30 pitches with only an inning of work. Oh, double play. Just unfortunate positioning for the Retrievers there. Brings up Gurney McForsham 1 for 3 with an RBI double tonight. Oh my goodness. See ya off the rock in Sakura Hills. That's a 478 missile for his first home run of the season. And that's going to be the third out of the inning, so the Retrievers get a solo shot to make it 8 as we go to the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 60, Jay Jobs.
So while the Cyclones put on a game for the rookie manager of theirs to remember, the Liberty are not putting on a game to remember for their rookie manager.
Braden Browning. Now batting, the shortstop, number 20, Bryce Walsh.
Bryce Walsh 0 for 1 with a walk. Jamie Reese, 84 pitches and counting, has quietly been putting up a strong game here. His performance hasn't really been noted, but that's just because of the sheer power that the Retrievers offense has shown tonight. But he's kept the Liberty to only 5 hits and no runs through 7 innings. So just good all-around baseball for the Retrievers to start their season. Grounder right to Wash for the first out of the 7th. Brings up Buddy Stone. Grounder right to Praline for the second out of the inning. Brings up Vihan Dudley. 2 for 3 with a single and home run. And that's gonna be it for Love. Instead it'll be Chip Ford looking to close the game out for the Liberty. Just trying not to cause any more bleeding. We go to the top of the 8th, and it's 9-1-2 up for the Liberty.
Second baseman, number 23, Kahua Norris.
Grounder right to first, but no one's covering. Reese is able to get to in time for round number 1.
Center fielder, number 28, Sincere Jaramillo.
Nasir Jaramillo. Grounder right to Fleshman, throws to first, missile for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 76, Fendor Clemens.
Oh, rifles it right into right field. Runners rounding first, heading for second. And the Liberty have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14, Woody Terry.
Jamie Reese hanging in, looking to get the complete game. Runners rounding third, gonna stay at the plate. So runners at the corners for Leanne Praline, 0 for 3 tonight. Reese looking to keep his shutout.
Ball that's inside.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch doesn't matter. Strike 3 called as we go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-2-3 up for the Retrievers.
Ball that's inside. Strike. Strike 3.
Digit Flashman 2 for 4 tonight. Grounder right to Wash, shows to first for the second out of the inning, and oh no, injury. Running to first, our second of the night. And that injury also, and so our second pulled hammy. so they'll probably get a substitution here. But before that, the Retrievers rifle it into left field for the second with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Doyle Cantu 0 for 3 tonight. Cantu hits it up the middle, runners running third, heading for not home because there was too much arm in the outfield. Brings up Gurney McForsham 2 for 4 tonight.
Strike.
Grounder right to Wash, so ends the inning. Retrievers don't get any. As we go to the top of the 9th, Liberty need a miracle. And Franklin Sullivan will kick things off.
Sullivan. Now in the game, Grant Gilmore.
So Grant Gilmore comes in, and that'll be it for Reese. He won't go for the complete game, but the bullpen will look to uphold his shutout. Ooh, that was a little close.
Strike. Ball. That's outside.
Liberty might need like George Washington, but who needs George when you get yourself a solo shot? See ya! No more shutout. Makes it an 8-1 game. Franklin Sullivan gets the first home run of the Liberty season.
Jay Chops.
Brings up Jay Chops.
Strike. Ball low. Ball. Strike. Foul.
Not grounder, fly ball up to Sawyer for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 6, Raiden
Braden
Browning.
Browning 0 for 3 tonight. Make it 1 for 4. Liberty will, while they still have a very steep hill to climb, they're at least giving themselves a little bit of mojo boost going to game 2. Their bullpen won't be too terribly depleted, so as long as they don't have a bad second game, their bullpen should be back on track.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Kahua Norris.
Kahua Norris 0 for 3 tonight. With 2 outs, runner on first. Ooh, nice hit, but that's just gonna go foul. Strike 1. 0-2 count. And he'll get caught looking on the slider outside, and that ends the inning. Final score 8-1. Retrievers just dominated from the get-go, and they didn't let up. Let's see. So Liberty only had 9 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts. Retrievers struck out 12 times, but they also had 18 hits and 2 home runs. So when they weren't striking out, they were hitting the ball. So Jamie Reese gets the win, 8 innings, 7 hits, no earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. And Bellamy got sent out of the game in the second with 9 hits and 5 earned runs. As expected, it's a swoop from the Retrievers. Player with 13 contact had 2 hits, yeah. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Elliot Duncan made a starter? Am I? Yup. Look, just looking at the roster to confirm. Yeah, Elliot Duncan is a starter. Wow. So high rollers opting for the 1-4 dominance. And it'll be the Serpents. Let me check. The Serpents will have shields. Shields. Alright. Let's get into game 3. So the new look Serpents made lots of picks this past season. And swing and a miss to kick off their season. Brings up Charlie Merritt.
Charlie Merritt.
And McWally's gets to play at first. Throws to first. Safe at the plate. Brings up Tina Tygo.
23.
Are there snake fangs on the Serpent's logo? I can't tell if that's just something sticking out, but that's going to be a single. Just drops into that corner, and Shaka runners on second and third, 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11, Miles Hickman.
Miles Hickman, the RBI hero. Maxed out power here. And that's going to give the High Rollers their first run of the season, make it 1-0 on the RBI single.
Number 19, Bruno Davidson.
Bruno Davidson at the plate. Power versus right-handed pitchers. Activates. 2-2 count. Grounder right to Klopp. Throws to second. Throws to first. Not in time for a double play. Could have had the play at home, I think. Tried to go for the double play to end the inning. Doesn't pay off. And the High Rollers make it 2. Grounder right to McWally, so it's the first in time for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the first, and the High Rollers already have 2. Jefferson will get the first hit of the season for the Serpents, a leadoff single. Jacob Gibbs at the plate, inside pitcher. Pitch. Throws it right to Hickman. Oh, bad throw from Tygo, but the second baseman is able to pick it up, but can't get through first in time. The rookie McWally's, and the runner is not in time whatsoever. Makes it already 2 outs. And swing and a miss to end the inning. Serpents don't get anything as we go to the top of the second. 7-8-9 up for the High Rollers.
7, Juliet Ward. Now back, the catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
Adeline Randall at the plate. Swing and a miss for the second out of the inning.
Number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
Oh, tough dive from McWally's. The rookie can't make the play. And it's going to be 2 outs with the run on first.
Number 5, John Longstop.
Mubot with the perfect timing. That was a mojo down moment. That one's hit with some pop. Center fielder has to run it down, but the High Rollers are gonna get shotgunned for the third out of the inning. Hits it to the deepest part of the park, and that's just unlucky for the High Rollers. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Brings up Rush Marzo. Grounder, right to Hickman, throws the first for the second out of the inning. Brings in Barney Hensley. And that's going high, far, but the Serpents get shotgunned in their own stadium. We go to the top of the third, and it's 2-3-4 up for the High Rollers.
Number 60, Charlie Merritt.
So both teams have hit it to the deepest part of the stadium, arguably anywhere in SMB. Don't think you could really get much further than that. Grounder, right to Klopp, throws to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the second baseman, Number 11, Miles Hickman.
Grounder up the middle, so 2 outs, runner on first.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 19, Bruno Davidson.
Back-to-back hits, and the High Rollers now have a runner in scoring position. Brings up Joe Espinoza, another RBI hero. Grounder right to Shields, throws the first to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, 7-8-9 up for the Serpents.
Bentley Thunderer.
Caught by short for the first out of the inning. Brings up Derek Klopp. That one's going deep, hits the wall, runners, makes it to second on a 1-out double. So tying run at the plate in Castile English. Duncan still locked in on the mound. And he makes a dive for the ball. Doesn't get to it, but lucky for him, Tygo recovers it. Full count to Taylor Jefferson. And that's a walk. Mojo down for Duncan. And now runners on first and second. 2 outs for Jacob Gibbs. And gets the strikeout to end the inning, leaves runners on as we go to the top of the fourth, bottom of the order, 7-8-9 up for the High Rollers.
Shortstop, number 7, Juliet Ward.
First pitch swing for Juliet Ward is going to be a single.
Catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
On 1 count. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings up Kylie Lloyd, 1 for 1 with a single. Catcher is going to drop it, allows the runner to advance to second, so High Rollers get a runner in scoring position. And just the threat with this High Rollers lineup is just how many spirited traits they have up and down the order. And everyone who doesn't have a trait is just a monster hitter like Judd Longstop, who is 0 for 2 though. Oh, gets caught looking though to end the inning. High Rollers score nothing as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Part of the order 3, 4, 5, and it's the rookie leading off. Grounder right to Ward, throws the first in time for round number 1, and it's Mojo down already. That missed dive earlier, knocking McWally to 10ths. And he's not even halfway through his first career game. Caught by Longstop for the second out of the inning. Brings up Crush Marzo 0 for 1. And that's going to be a walk. So runner on first, 2 outs for Barnes Hensley. 0 for 1 tonight. And that's going to be caught by Tygo to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and it's 2-3-4 up for the High Rollers.
Now back, the first baseman, number 16, Charlie Merritt.
Caught by Klopp, thrown to first in time for round number 1.
The third baseman, number 23.
Tina Tygo at the plate. Grounder right to Conway for the second out of the inning. Brings up Miles Hickman.
Miles Hickman.
And that's going to be a walk. Quite a few walks both teams have drawn here. Shields, actually, maybe that's just me overthinking, but it doesn't matter as the High Rollers quickly get 2 runners on, 2 outs.
The designated hitter, number 9, Joe Espinoza.
There you go, Joe Espinoza, the RBI hero. And that's it for Shields. Serpents going to the bullpen here in the top of the 5th, just trying to keep pace with the High Rollers. Doesn't matter though, as the High Rollers will load the bases here. 2 outs to send Juliet Ward, another RBI hero. And that's gonna go up the middle, and the High Rollers get 1, load the bases still, but now it's 3-0.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
And 1, 2, 3, another RBI hero. 0 for 2 though. Terrific, already tense, giving up 2 hits. And that's another hit up the middle. Am I a broken record? Because I've been saying that a lot this inning. Makes it a 4-0 game.
Number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
And that's another hit, this time into left field, makes it 5-0. So the High Rollers have hit back-to-back singles into right, center, and left field. So High Rollers just getting it done with the long ball, or small ball. Goes high, 2-2 count. And Conway will end the inning. So High Rollers get a 3-run rally at the end to make it a 5-0 game. Soft grounder. Oh my goodness. No, what is this, hot potato? Because nobody wanted to grab that one. Two count. And that's going to the outfield, makes it 2 runners on, nobody out. I'll bring up Castile English, 0 for 1 tonight. Coppe Ward, oh, almost a double play. Going to the top of the order in Taylor Jefferson, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Looking to bring some runs here. And he will instead load the bases. Serpents have a chance to make this game interesting. Jacob Gibbs tense at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Looking to rally against the greatest pitcher in the league. Grounder right to Ward, throws to Hickman, right to first, double play, ends the inning. The Serpents had the bases loaded and they leave empty-handed. We go to the top of the 6th and it's Charlie Merritt at the plate. Just an unfortunate sequence of events for the Serpents, as they were looking to at least inch closer to the High Rollers, but they leave with nothing. And instead they'll just give up another single to the High Rollers.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Tina Tygo at the plate, 1 for 3 with a double. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk, so runners on first and second, sets up another RBI hero in Miles Hickman. 2 for 2 with a walk. Terrific tense, and she may as well be rattled soon, because she's going to give up another hit here. Center fielder can't make the play, rolling all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Runners heading home, makes it a bases clearing double. 7-0 High Rollers. So LA terrific, rattled but still being left out. That accuracy is fading fast. And she'll finally get an out here, but the runner advances to third.
Designated hitter. Now pitching,
Riley Millstream will take over, looking to stop the bleeding here. Infield playing in for Joe Espinoza. Don't know how that's gonna work. Runner's gonna head home. The catcher isn't able to make the play, and the High Rollers make it 8. And that's gonna be a walk, so the bad inning continues for the Serpents.
Number 7, Juliet Ward.
High Rollers just keep hitting the jackpot. Popped up in center field. Oh! Jefferson just doesn't have the speed to catch it, but the runner on first is left hanging in the middle, makes it 2 outs either way. And that will end the inning, so the High Rollers make it 8 as we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's 3-4-5 up for the Serpents.
Number 9, Allie Raleigh.
Yeah, because Serpents, I believe, when I was looking at the team rankings, I know they made a lot of improvements across the board. So I'm sure they were hoping for a better start to the season. And that's gonna go over third baseman. Oh no, left fielder can't make the play. Or hits all the way to the wall. Runners rounding third, heading home, and the Serpents get on the board, make it 8-1, ending the shutout. Going to be caught by Lloyd for the first out of the inning. That's going to be another run, and the Serpents make an 8-2 game.
Now pitching, Ranko Frigate.
And the High Rollers bullpen being brought in here. Duncan pitched a solid 5 1/3 innings, gave up 2 runs, but with the insurance that his offense provided, he did what was needed. Although I think with a pitcher like that, you were probably hoping for at least another inning or 2 of pitching. But that will end the inning as we go to the top of the 7th, and it's 9-1-2 up for the High Rollers.
Fielder number 2, Kylie Lloyd. Now back, the left fielder number 5, John Armstrong.
That'll be the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
Caught
6,
by
Charlie Merritt.
first baseman. Actually, I didn't see. I think that was first baseman. Millstream makes the play, throws to first to end the inning. So 1-2-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be English, Jefferson, and Gibbs due up. caught by Ward, throws to first in time. For out number 1, both the pitcher and the shortstop get a mojo boost. Jacob Gibbs 0 for 3 tonight. Tense at the plate. Oh, caught by Hickman, throws the first, double play. Nice defense from second as we go to the top of the 8th, still 8-2.
Now batting, third baseman, number 23.
That will be caught by Jefferson with sliding grab.
Number 11.
Miles Hickman at the plate. Conway at the plate, throws to first for the second out of the inning.
Right field, number 19. Bruno Davidson.
Oh, gets caught looking to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's 3-4-5 up to bat for the Serpents. And McWally's the rookie, gets started with a leadoff single. Conway rips it into right field, so runners on first and second for the Serpents, trying to make this game a bit more competitive with Crush Marzo at the plate. And oh, Davidson with a nice bucket catch. Barney Hensley 1 for 3 tonight. And swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Brings up Bentley Thunderer 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Serpents looking to at least get a run or two here, put themselves within punching distance of the High Rollers. Oh, and they will. Oh, the sound baited me and probably everyone else watching, because that sounded nice off the bat, but it just ended up in the center fielder's glove for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the 9th. Joe Espinoza leading off. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Brings up Juliet Ward 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And that's going to be a walk. So Hyrule is just looking to pad their lead here. That will be caught by Jefferson for 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Serpents need 6.
Derek blocked.
Lucky for them, though, they don't have to worry about Elliot Duncan coming out to pitch. Castillo English 0 for 3 tonight. Ooh, the dive by Merritt, but he's not going to go for the double play. Augustus Norman just coming in to prevent the Serpents getting any runs here. Looking to end the game on a clean note. But he wildly throws 4 pitches. And it's going to be Jacob Gibbs at the plate.
Jacob Gibbs.
And I'll be caught. No, not caught. Whoops. Not caught. Looked like he was going to make a play on it. But the bases are loaded for Allie McWally's the bad ball rookie. Already down 0-2. And that's going to be a ground ball to end the inning. Serpents score nothing, and the High Rollers walk away with an 8-2 victory. Just another dominant performance here, this time from the away team. 14 hits, no home runs as expected from either team. High Rollers just really got it done with the small ball. Duncan with 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, but most importantly, collects the win. Losing pitcher is Shields. And despite 8 runs, only 1 high roller ends up on the top 3 board. Alright, we've played 3 games and now there's one more. It's going to be the Sonics taking on the Walkers. And I think this is the final opening day team, right? Because I think everyone's played at least once. Don't think there are any teams who played twice this week. Let me confirm here. So Sonics is Herman, while the Walkers are bringing up McGregor. Play ball and play ball. Got ourselves a division battle here. The Sonics and the Walkers.
Number 10, Colton Cummings.
Wait, didn't McGregor have workhorse? Am I tripping here?
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13, Ashton Rock. Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
Zuniga. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. I was thinking they had. I think they had similar builds. That's going all the way to the wall, bounces off, and the right fielder can't make the play on it, but doesn't hinder the outcome. Still a 2-out double.
Second baseman, number 26, back at third now.
Zuniga, who threw the complete game, like one-hit shutout to kick off the season. And that's going to be a dropped ball by the catcher, and that's going to allow the runner to get to third. And that's going to be a walk. So runners on
Right fielder, number 11, Mark.
first and third, 2 outs. Lark Leshley with tier 3 low pitch and fastball. So don't throw fastballs, don't throw it low. Doesn't matter though, catcher drops the ball again, and the Sonics get their first run off an error by the catcher. So it's not chalked up as an error, but the catcher did drop it twice, allowing them to score. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's Bowen Neva, the sophomore, first round pick from the Walkers in season 12. And he's going to get the Walkers' first hit of the season. Charlie Smacks at the plate. Runner goes for the steal, but it doesn't matter as the right fielder should make the grab. Millie Sawyer at the plate. And she's going to, just foul. Doesn't matter though, she's gonna rip it into no man's land between left and center. Runners heading for third, heading home, and the Walkers make it a tie game. 1-1 in the bottom of the first. Amy Ventura at the plate, and the Walkers already getting runs. So it's a full count. Oh, pitch inside, walks the batter, and now it's Jocelyn Jordan at the plate. Oh no! Herman was injured on the last pitch. Nasty blister drops him down to weak. So he's probably gonna get an early pull here. Runners running third, heading home. Bad throw from the outfielder. That's gonna go back, and oh wow. Both catchers have really dropped the ball here tonight. And Theodore Gates already having to come out for the starter, so already a rough start to the Sonic season. Yeah, I think the ball took a weird bounce there at the last second. So it kind of like just knocked it just off course, and the catcher just couldn't react in time. But here comes the rookie, Monty Hardcore. I believe the only two-way player of the draft. Has solid batting stats. And I imagine that's how he's mainly going to be used. And that's going to be a walk. He's a starter, okay, so he'll be able to pitch. I don't think Judd French was a pitcher, Rex. Did Judd French pitch? I don't really remember him being a pitcher. That one's ripped into left field, but it's going to be caught by McFurlow. So the Walkers return fire with 3, and we go to the top of the second.
The third baseman, number 29, Dom Hazeldean.
Yeah, I think on paper he would have been a reliever, but because he was a starter, like playing in the outfield, the game never like switched him to the pitching role. Because I think in that scenario, if you were to switch you might have to get rid of your designated hitter in that case. Oh, missile right past third baseman, right past left field too, and that's going to put runners on second and third. Tying run on second for the Sonics. We are looking at a shootout here to end the night. Catcher drops it, but doesn't get far away enough. Hinton, the little engine that could, gets it past the infield for a RBI single. Tying run on third, Luis Cray at the plate with nobody out. And you can hit it right to Ventura. Ventura goes for a double play, but it makes it a brand new game here in the top of the second. That's going up the middle for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13, Ashton Rock.
Runner goes for the steal. Not in time.
That's inside.
Grounder right to Neva, throws the first in time for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the second, and it's 9-1-2 at the plate. That'll be caught by Lushley for the first out of the inning. That's going deep, but it's not going to even reach the warning track. Lushley makes another grab. Yeah, that's true. That's a different shade of green. That'll be the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the third, and it's 3-4-5 up for the Sonics.
Fielder number 7, Gregory McFurlane.
That's a swing. No, no.
Jordan makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the second baseman, number 26, Beckett Burnell.
Beckett Burnell with the walk.
No, that's high. Ball, that's low. No, inside. Steve. Over.
And that's going to be a walk. So runner on first with one out.
Lark Lushley.
Oh, Lushley rips it. It's high, it's far, and it's barely gone. Bounces off the wall, goes over 396. Can't get much lower than that. And that's going to be her first home run of the season.
The third baseman, number 29, Dom Hazeldean.
So McGregor already giving up 5 runs tonight. That's gonna be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first
I believe that's 4 runs. Yeah, 4 earned runs because the catcher dropped the ball. Neva throws the first in time for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Sawyer, Ventura, and Jordan at the plate. Sonics have had 3 innings now where they score runs. Oh, and that's all going all the way to the wall, and the Walkers will have their tying run at the plate. Brings in Amy Ventura with a walk. Gates performing pretty solid here. 1 2/3 innings, only giving up a hit and a walk. And it's ranging back. It's high. It's far. We have a new game once again. Walker's 2-run shot in the center, 426 for Ventura's first home run of the season. And that'll be it for reliever number 1. I don't remember, are the Sonics more traditional in the sense of like regular 3 relievers, closer, long reliever? Because I'm surprised they haven't brought out a long reliever yet. Especially considering it's only the third. Monty Hardcore.
That's a swing.
Okay, so long reliever and then 4 relievers. Got it. Right, we go to the top of the 4th. The Walkers strike back and make it a tie game, 5-5. And McGregor, he's given up already 5 runs and another hit here, so you gotta be wondering how much longer he's gonna be left out before the bullpen comes in. Don't have to wonder much longer as Grover Edwards will take over.
Nope, that's high.
So McGregor really isn't able to take advantage of the Sonic starter being knocked out, and now the Walkers will go to their bullpen as well. Going to be a bullpen game for both of these teams. Not ideal for the start of the season, as that's going to be popped up into left, caught by Kruger for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10, Colton Cummings.
Colton Cummings, and geez, I did not realize how low res that profile picture is.
Nope, that's outside.
These are their neon green editions.
Ball inside.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
Maybe it's a stadium because like from far away, like when you look in the dugout, the green doesn't look so bright. But when you look right here, it has to be the lighting, because when you look in the dugout versus the starter, that just looks like 2 different shades. Rounder right to Ventura ends the inning, no runs scored for the first time this Sonic season. 8-9-1 up for the Walkers. Oh, first pitch swing. It's high, it's far, no doubt, it's gone. See ya. Walkers retake the lead, make it 6-5. 440 in the center for Woodward's first home run of the season. You know, knowing this game, I would not be surprised at all if they made the pitch for the light source.
Nope, outside.
Ooh, nice dive from Fan. Throws to first in time. 1 away. And it's back to the top here with Bo and Neva. 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Oh, he rips it. It's high, it's far, and it's gone. Another solo shot for the Walkers makes it 7-5. 385 into right for Neva's first home run of the season. Good home run, but he might want to opt for a helmet that fits his hair. Yeah, this is very not ideal for the Sonics. 7 runs through 4 innings, already on their second reliever. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. Brings in Millie Sawyer, 2 for 2 with an RBI double. I think the next reliever the Sonics have to bring in is their long reliever, and just hope that he can just squeeze out the rest of this game. That might be a little. No, it could. I guess depends how much you can get out of the reliever.
Number 7, Gregory McFarlow.
Yeah, when you have a Zuniga right behind to cover next game, you don't need to worry too much about your reliever. But that's going to go all the way to the wall, and the Sonics now have the tying run at the plate.
Now back, the second baseman, number 26, Beckett Burnell.
And because we had, what was it, the wrong fielders? It was the... What did the Unicorn play? Was it the Volts? And that's gone. That just gets over the fence, and that makes it a tie game once again, 7-7. Are we at a baseball game or a Panthers-Jets game? Grounder right to Neva for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 29, Dom Hazeldine.
That's outside. Pitch hard.
Grounder right to hard court, throws the first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3, Asbestos Fan.
Nope, that's high.
Losing a very winnable game. Is that what we're calling a Walker special?
Located on level 2.
Wingspan How, 25 pitches. Seems to have calmed down a bit after giving up 2 solo shots.
Nope, that's high.
This could be a strike 3 call as Jocelyn Jordan takes over at the plate.
Ball inside. That's a strike. That's foul.
And swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Brings in Enrique Watson, 0 for 2 with an RBI. Blue Jays won. Look, they're 1 game away from their first World Series win since 1993. That's going to be a strike 3 call as we go to the top of the 6th, and it's 8-9-1 due up for the Sonics.
Batting, the short
94. Okay, okay.
Elise Vinton.
That's a strike.
Yeah, I know it was either 93, 94. I think they had back-to-back. One of those early 90s. Either way, a fairly long time.
Luis Cray Cray.
That's what, 03, 13, 23, over 30 years ago.
That's right.
Dropped by the catcher, and that's going to allow the tie-breaking run to get to second. So this is the third dropped pitch from the catcher. I don't know what the fielding is for her, but that is certainly not a good look.
Number 10, Colton Cummings.
56 isn't even that terrible for a catcher, so I think that's just bad luck. I feel like it's one of those things where it just kind of spirals after the first or second drop. Because then the catcher is tense, so then they lose even more mojo, and then you got the pressure high, so that's lowering their fielding even more. So it's one of those things that can spiral quickly.
Number 13,
Ashton Brock 0 for 3, tie-breaking run on second. Can she get it done for her team here in the top of the sixth? And that's going to be the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of 6, 7, 8, 9 at the plate. And it's going to be Hardcore, Woodward, and Kruger. And that goes right to Cummings for the leadoff single. Evelyn Woodward at the plate has a solo shot, but she is tense just from all those dropped pitches. And she goes for the bunt. Good team play there, sets up William Kruger. And that's going right to right field, so tie-breaking run 90 feet from home from the Walkers. Bowen Neva already has a home run tonight. Can he get it done? Infield playing in. Why would you play in? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Makes it an 8-7 game. Charlay smacks at the plate. Yeah, that sacrifice bunt was pretty nice. Placed it just in front of the catcher, so he couldn't really make a play to second. And the Walkers now have a 1-run lead. And that's another one, just stays in play, allows the runners to get to second and third with no double play. Sets up Millie Sawyer, 2 outs, bad ball hitter activated. Oh, strike 3 called, 2 left stranded, but the Walkers don't leave the inning empty-handed. They get a run as we go to the top of the 7th, 8-7 with Gregory McFurlow at the plate. Sonics have been pretty good with responding back to the oh man, so I just got distracted by that low resolution on the jersey in the profile picture. It's Beckett Burnell at the plate, locked in. like there's not even anything you could even do about it. It's just
That's inside.
how it comes out for whatever reason. Missile right past the third, and the Sonics have their tying run on first with Lark Leslie. She hit a 2-run homer earlier. Can she do it again? Take the lead. Gotta watch out for that low pitch steal. Runner goes for the steal. Why steal on steal? Don't know. And now that just makes it 2 outs with the runner on first again.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29, Dom Hazeldean.
Oh, it's going back. Dom Hazeldean. Oof. The low power bites him there. Just can't get it to the wall. And this Walkers barely escape the inning with no runs. The problem with stealing is that the base running AI treats it like it's SMB 2 or 3 where the timing was right the moment you throw the ball. But the ideal timing is just before the pitcher is winding up. But they don't have that timing here, so you have to be 1, pretty fast, and 2, just have the catcher not rifle it to second. The base runners, the AI, they'll never jump the gun. You'll never see them run before the throw.
Enrique Watson.
Yeah, Bernal really had no reason to be hustling. Don't know what the first base coach was thinking. That's gonna be strike 3, 2 outs. Monty Hardcore. Oh, whoa, that I feel they just bashed right into the railing there. That's going to be the 3rd out to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Sonics down by 1 with their bottom of the order 7-8-9 to bat.
Number 3, Asbestos Fan.
Asbestos Fan.
Ball not outside.
And that'll be picked up by Ventura for their first out of the inning.
Shortstop, number 29, Elise Hinton.
Oh, right past the diving third baseman.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Luis Raquay. Now batting, Vale Dean.
Vale Dean at the plate. Oh, right past the second baseman. Neva makes the play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And Colton Cummings, 1 for 4. Pressure all the way through the roof. Tying run on second. Good enough speed on first. Not a whole lot on second. Can the runner make it to third? Runner's gonna try, and on better judgment turns right back around.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13, Ashton Brock.
Ashton Brock, the designated hitter, has done anything but hit. as she finds herself in an 0-1 count. 0-2 drops in front of left fielder, but Kruger makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's still 8-7. An excellent game to end the night here. Both teams just duking it out.
Now in the game, Donovan instigate.
Donovan instigate taking over behind the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Sonics looking for a defensive replacement there.
Ball.
William Kruger 1 for 3 with a single. Up the middle. That'll be caught by Bernal. Bowen Neva has a home run. Walker's looking for insurance runs before final stand of the ninth, and Neva gets it done with his 3rd single of the night, 3 for 4, and now the Walkers have a runner in scoring position. Charlie Smacks at the plate. Oh, right to Hazeldean for 2 outs. Brings up Millie Sawyer, 2 for 4 tonight.
Ball inside.
Oh, it's high. It's far. And it's gone. Time to break out the double digits for the first time tonight. 432 in the center makes it a 7-11 game. Gas station. All right. And that's another one that's going to drop in front of McFurlow. Iggy Roman taking over on the mound.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's gonna go over third. McFurlow with the grab. Yeah, Larry Cobb was their long reliever. So just everybody has been shelled by this Walker's offense tonight. Except Iggy Roman, who gets the outs to end the inning. We go to the top of the ninth, and it's the 3-4-5 heart of the order for the Sonics, but they need a good amount of work here to get a bottom half. Because Cobb gave up the home run there. Oh, it's high, it's far, and it's gone. Sonics are down, but they are not out. Solo shot off that building, 463 footer for his first home run of the season.
Number 26, Beckett Bernal.
And here comes Beckett Bernal. A home run, 2 singles, and 2 walks. Walkers are reasonably throwing around him for good reason. Oh, tough dive from Neva, and the Sonics are still alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11, Lark Lushley.
Lark Lushley at the plate, 2 for 4. has a home run and a single, but she's gonna hit into a devastating double play. Oh no.
Number 29, Dom Hazeldean.
And here comes Dom Hazeldean, 1 for 4 tonight. Almost had a home run earlier. And he's gonna hit this with some pop, but that's just gonna be caught for the 3rd out of the inning. So it took a lot of work, but the Walkers get away with the win. Final score 11-8. Shootout to end the night. We've had shootout, no, well, not really shootouts, but a lot of high scoring games all throughout. This has almost been a 3-hour stream, and we didn't even get, and this was only through 4 games. Where's the score? Did I pass it? Let me see. Let me just update that. Alright. Let's see here. Sonics had 3 home runs. Walkers had 4. Sonics only struck out twice. Herman with the 81 ERA. But he did get injured, so can't fault him too much there. And it's going to be Sawyer, Bernal, and Neva for your players of the game. Alright, let's take a look. The 0-1 Skulls of Rock taking on the 1-0 Stingers. Alright, let's move this down a little. Alright, so we have Skulls of Rock Stingers, Area 51 Sonics, so Sonics get a back-to-back. Knights Lumberjacks, Volts Mythic, Quack Unicorns, Monstars Moonshots, Bombers Serpents next week. High Rollers Astros. And I think that's just about it for the real interesting matchups here. Let me get a screenshot here. Alright, and just before we head out, let's just take a quick look at our league leaders, just out of curiosity. As expected, it's going to be all pitchers. The Dragons getting both of their pitchers here at the bottom.
Radio. Super Mega Radio.
Evermore Wireless with 50% more dropped calls. That's freedom. Evermore Wireless.
We got three multi-home run hitters. We have Ding, Hale, Elmore, Beer with 5 RBIs. Beck and Bernal with a 3.0 on base slugging for 3,000. Avenue Shepherd with 4 hits with Wise and Hale. Couple of four strikeouts here. Diamondjacks are playing. I thought I saw them. Let me see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nope. I think I just. Oh, I see right here. 25 is where Diamondjacks were. Yeah, so no Diamondjacks. And no Liberty. Anyone playing twice? Skulls of Rock. There we go. Okay. Yep. Skulls of Rock. Yep. Alright. That's it for the stream then. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Take care and have a great rest of your night.